Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 130 of my journey to becoming the person that I want to be and a psychologist. I don't remember the last time that I had a break this long where I didn't record for 9 days straight. I think this is my record of like the biggest pause I've had since the start. And I'm feeling okay. There are some things that, they're not bothering me too much, but they're starting to. And I started noticing some patterns, especially ever since I stopped going to uni. Also, by the way, I got a new tattoo, and it's a bit like it looks like it's a bit creamy or something, and that's actually because I did put cream on it. It's a whole ass process, but yeah, it's a beautiful tattoo. I love it. One of my favorite ones that I have. I don't have that many. I have like 8 or 9 of them. But yeah, that is, if any of you notice, I don't know who's watching or if anybody's noticing. Sorry, let me move it on the light. There. Um, some of you might recognize it as the poison tree, which I believe has a meaning of like going through struggles or whatever, which isn't my initial reason or symbol for that. It has a different meaning, and I got that meaning from a rapper, XXXTentacion, also known as XXX or X. He had this tattoo here on his forehead, which represented basically that metaphorically you could see the tree as a human being. And the tree has its seasons, it looks different in every season, but it's always the same tree, and it mostly symbolizes self acceptance and the fact that you are still that same tree no matter how you look or no matter what season it is. But yeah, it represents a very deep meaning. When I say it like this, it sounds very simple, but at the same time, I got this tattoo because I feel like I deserve this tattoo. I deserve the symbol that it has, which is self acceptance, which I've talked about it a lot. And self acceptance for me was very difficult to achieve. And I did get it. And that's why I have this tree, not only for the rapper X, which I love till this day, but also because of what it symbolizes. Yeah, these last couple of days have been okay. I've mostly been at my girlfriend's place, and that's mostly why I wasn't recording. For some reason, there I have a totally different kind of routine. Not for some reason, I mean, it makes sense. You're in a different space with a different person, it's a different morning, you're doing different things and whatnot. I've been at her place, I didn't do much, and I came back here, and every single time when I get back home, I feel this like tiredness, which is mostly just me coming back to my house and be like, oh, I'm finally home, I'm gonna go to my own bed. But then what happens after that is that I enjoy my privacy or my laziness so much to the point where I am on my phone or on the laptop for the whole day. I'm doing nothing else but watching TV shows and playing games. And it's not a good feeling. And I talked about it before. It basically just traps you into this loop of like, you wake up and then you go like, okay, let me see what's on my phone. And you start watching your phone. An hour passes or 2 hours pass. You get up from bed. You make breakfast. While you're making breakfast, you're looking at your phone. While you're eating, you're looking at your phone. You're done with eating. You go back to your room. You watch more TV shows, play games, or whatever on your phone, and then you feel annoyed and you feel lazier than you did before, and you were thinking in your head like, oh my god, I keep staring at my phone, but then you don't feel like you want to do anything because you've been staring at your phone the whole day. So for the rest of the day you just continue watching it. It is a very annoying loop, and I've gone through that loop. I think it was almost full 2 days in a row, which made me feel like ass. And not only that, ever since we got the cat, I've had less privacy. I know it sounds weird, but you know, it makes a big difference to me. Since I have my own room, I'm used to, closing the doors of my room whenever I do want privacy and I don't want anybody talking to me or whatever. And it feels nice, especially when I sleep as well. Uh, the doors are closed. Like, nobody's going to wake me up because I can't hear shit because my doors are closed. But ever since we got the cat, we learned that it's a Siamese cat. No, it's not that we did learn that. We know that it's a Siamese cat, but we learned that Siamese cats are actually extremely social cats who should not sleep by themselves because they're going to have separation anxiety. And that makes a huge difference between my last cat that I had and this cat. Because my last cat was literally taught to sleep by himself in the living room. And when he was little, he was scared of us. And when we started closing the doors during sleep time, he would meow, but the meowing stopped after like a couple of days and he just got used to it. And later on when he got older, he would get up and you would go to the living room, he would just sit next to you. You would pet him a bit and he's just chilling next to you. He enjoys spending time with you. He didn't like petting that much. He would come to you and like he would want you to pet him for like 10-15 minutes and he would be like, okay, good enough, goodbye, I'm gone. But this cat, my god, I mean, he's a kitten, but he is crazy, insane. He is running around everywhere, scratching everything, but he's not too crazy, and he loves sleeping next to people. And we maybe could have taught him to sleep next to someone, not in their bed, but my sister got him, and he got home while I was at Elena's place, my girlfriend's place, for almost like 2 weeks. So he was with her for almost a week or two, and he started getting used to the fact that he could sleep in bed with my sister. So then when I got home and she had to go work third shift, which is a night shift, I had to keep my doors open because his food is in the living room, and well, he wants to sleep with someone. So he would sleep with me. The first time he slept with me, my god, I went to sleep at like, I don't know, 1, 2 a.m. I woke up at 7, and I was like, fuck this shit. Like, it was annoying. And now I'm slowly getting used to him, and he's becoming more calmer, because when we just got him, he was literally just 30 minutes sleep, 30 minutes hype, 30 minutes sleep, 30 minutes hype. And it was just like that constantly. So during your sleep, he would start becoming hyper and would like jump around everywhere, and he would find like a small piece of paper and you could just hear while you're sleeping. So the privacy part was going away, and it still is. And I feel like, even though it sounds like a bad thing, I feel like it is actually a good thing, because I'm also fighting my laziness at the same time, because I can't be by myself the whole time. The cat is always not always, but he is wanting attention, and I don't feel like I'm alone in my own private place. I still have my own time for privacy, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm still having it more than enough. But the cat is kind of pulling me out of that zone of me just being by myself and being able to just do fuck all during the whole day. But yeah, I realized in these last couple of days that when I don't have something to do, or when I don't push myself to do something, it takes effect on me. And I literally start like spiraling out in a way. And it's not like other people cannot see it that much, but I feel like signs are that I do not call other people to hang out. I am literally caved into my own house and I barely talk to anyone except for people in my house. And, you know, my girlfriend would call me during the day when she's not here, and then I would be annoyed and I would annoyingly, like, I would, through my annoyance, I would talk to her. And of course, she realizes that I'm annoyed. And I don't like when that happens. I don't like when I get into that space where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything. So yeah, I really should start pushing myself to do better and to go for something that is better than this. Because I also realize that when I'm not doing something for like a couple of weeks, it's not that I hate it, but I really do not like it. Like I start getting not annoyed, but like not even frustrated, not stressed out, but just a negative feeling where I'm like, I need to do something, you know? I need to I need to learn something new. I need to start doing something new. I have to like improve in something. I have to do something. I have to do something. I cannot just sit at home every day and do fuck all. Like I cannot do that. I have to do something. So I'm trying to find a job as soon as possible. There could be a possibility that I get a good job, but I'm not gonna talk about it much because I don't want to jinx it. Um, so yeah, I mean that's mostly the update. The reason why I didn't upload that much is exactly this. I spiral out and I just cave myself in, and I'm slowly returning back. So yeah. Also, yesterday I got my tattoo, and from all of the tattoos that I had, this was like the second worst one. Pain wise, it was so painful, and what made it worse is that I didn't eat lunch before getting a tattoo. So I literally ate like 4 or 5 hours before the tattoo, which is not good. And yeah, I wasn't feeling very well, and then close to the end, I feel like I was gonna pass out. And then I got home. I felt very tired from all the pain, and I felt okay until I went to sleep. I felt extremely tired, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. And then it was like 2 a.m. when I went to sleep. I woke up around 9:30, which is okay, but I still felt like I was dead. However, I couldn't sleep anymore. So for the whole day, I felt like I was sick. And right now, you can see from my eye bags that I'm tired. And yeah, thankfully, the tattoo is not giving me that much pain. I mean, it kinda is, but it isn't. When I twist my hand like this, I feel the strain, but it looks weird when I do this. When I do this, it looks sick. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was it for me today. I do plan on not taking this. No, I don't plan on making breaks this long. I really don't, because I really do enjoy making videos like these. So I'm gonna focus more on my improvement. I've been slacking off these last 2-3 weeks, so it's time to get back to work, and hopefully it's time to go to a new job at one point soon, very soon. Hopefully, I hope to God, less than a month. Thank you so much for watching day 130. Thank you for whoever is still watching me, and I will see you soon, in a couple of days, less than a week, maximum 5 days, I would say. But I would maybe make a video tomorrow or after tomorrow, but I cannot say for sure. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bless you all, love you all. I will see you soon. Bye bye.